We're now just 1 week from the election, and that means that the social media moderators are working around the clock to suppress as many facts about Joe Biden as possible, while amplifying as many pieces of fake news about President Trump as they can. The Washington Post has made it their official editorial policy to, quote, treat the Hunter Biden leaks as if they were a foreign intelligence operation, even if they probably aren't. And CNN says that there is a right-wing offensive underway to discredit social media companies just days before the election. How dare we denounce censorship and demand free speech in America? Meanwhile, YouTube is doing their best to try to help Joe Biden by adding little fact-check notifications when you search for various Joe Biden-related terms. Like when you search for Joe Biden and Ukraine, you get this independent fact check, which says that he did not withhold the $1 billion in aid from Ukraine to protect his son's job. Even though the Hunter Biden emails, which have been verified by numerous individuals with first-hand knowledge, detail that's exactly what happened. If you search for videos of Joe Biden saying on numerous occasions that he plans on banning fracking if he's elected, YouTube put a little notification up at the top that he will not ban fracking and that claim is false. Even though he's literally on video saying that numerous times, but good luck finding them on YouTube because they've dumped them down the memory hole and looks like they curated videos of Joe Biden saying the contrary and then posted those up at the top of the search results. Like this video from The Hill with just 7,000 views, which is the top search result, with the convenient title that Joe Biden doubles down on fracking position. Quote, I will not ban fracking, period. The second search result, 9,000 views. Biden, quote, I'm not banning fracking. And I spent several minutes scrolling through the search results trying to find some of the clips that I've seen floating around social media of Joe Biden saying that he's going to ban fracking, but they're nowhere to be found in the YouTube search results. What a surprise. Joe Biden is so confident in his Orwellian Silicon Valley friend's ability to bury the clip that he dared President Trump to find it on national television.
And what about fracking?
All right, let me allow Vice President Biden to respond.
I never said I oppose fracking.
You said it on tape.
I did. Show the tape. Put it on your website.
I'll put it on.
Put it on the website. The fact of the matter is he's flat lying.
Post them on the website, he says. I think he means Twitter, which President Trump did, because even though they're virtually impossible to find on YouTube now, thankfully, somebody in the Trump campaign saved one.
No new fracking.
We are going to get rid of fossil fuels.
Well, like what about, say, stopping fracking and stopping pipe?
Would there be any place for fossil fuels, including coal and fracking, in a Biden administration?
No, we would work it out. We would make sure it's eliminated. I guarantee you, we're going to end fossil fuel, and I am not going to cooperate. No ability for the oil industry to continue to drill, period. Ends. Number one.
3 consecutive American presidents have enjoyed stints of explosive economic growth due to a boom in oil and natural gas production. As president, would you be willing to sacrifice some of that growth, even knowing potentially that it could displace thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of blue-collar workers in the interest of transitioning to that greener economy?
The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Well, good luck winning Pennsylvania with that kind of a plan. I was also unable to find a fact check on YouTube about any of the countless conspiracy theories and false stories the liberal media industrial complex has published about President Trump. Of course, there are 0 Republican members of Congress who have publicly commented on YouTube, curating the search results to protect Joe Biden and adding fact checks for various search terms in order to try to derail people from finding the truth. And as many of you know, if you've been watching my channel for the last several years, I've been documenting YouTube altering the search results for various search terms, including abortion, the Federal Reserve, even certain celebrities, after liberal journalists complain about them. But us YouTubers don't get no respect, and these boomers in Congress probably think that it's still just for a bunch of cat videos and the ice bucket challenge. And let's not forget that YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki admitted to 60 Minutes that many of the moderators whose job it is to censor us are actually coming over to our side from consuming our content when people complain about it and they have to decide whether or not to take it down.
These monitors, reviewers, sometimes they're beginning to buy the conspiracy theories.
I've definitely heard about that, and we work really hard with all of our reviewers to make sure that, we're providing the right services for them.
Of course, in our backwards world, they refer to the truth as conspiracy theories and conspiracy theories as the truth. And as you know, it's getting more and more difficult to distinguish the difference between a parody and something that liberals actually believe. When I first saw this political ad from the Never Trump Lincoln Project, I actually thought it was a parody of the Lincoln Project, but they actually did make it and posted it on their official Twitter account.
Hey, honey. Mommy. You asked me to wake you and tell you what happened in the election. Who won? Trump. Trump won. But I thought you could only be president 2 times. Not anymore.
The Lincoln Project is responsible for the content of this advertising.
These poor people took that carpe donktum Trump forever meme seriously. I thought you could only win 2 times, Mommy. Not anymore. But old Joe thinks that he's running against George Bush.
What kind of country we're going to be? 4 more years of George, he's going to find ourselves in a position where if Trump gets elected, we're going to be in a different world.
4 more years of George Bush, huh? Well, that would be horrifying.
You were both in Skull and Bones, the secret society.
It's so secret we can't talk about it.
What does that mean for America? The conspiracy theorists are going to go on.
I'm sure they are. I don't know. I haven't seen the web.
Number 322?
Thank God that era's over, and I'm proud to vote for someone who's not a member of Skull and Bones, President Trump. And next week, you better vote for him too, like our country depends on it, because it literally does. And if you're brave enough to publicly support President Trump, and you want to support my channel, head on over to my online store and get yourself an Abraham Lincoln Trump shirt, a JFK Trump shirt, a Ronald Reagan Trump shirt, or any of my awesome designs. All available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.